What's good, everybody? It's your boy AB HVAC. I just pulled up to my last service call of the day. You guys ever have like that one reoccurring house with problems that you just hate to have to deal with? Yeah, that's this call today. However, these aren't like old problem child units. These are brand new 2025 Ion series problem children. And the issue is there's a leak somewhere. I put a UV dye in the last time I was here just because I put it up to like 500 psi and I couldn't find any noticeable leaks anywhere in the system, at the air handler or at the condenser. The guy called back this morning, said it was urgent, the unit's not working again, so it's held up for about a month and a half since I put it in. I don't know if it's low, but we're gonna go check it out. Let's get it. Y'all moving some stuff out?
No, so
Oh, I thought y'all was moving something in here. Let's see. He's starting to get some of his stuff moved in, man. Let's see what we got. A reoccurring issue here has been the zone 1, zone 4 communication fault. Even though this is a one zone system, haven't noticed any real way to get that fault off of the screen. Refridge dissipation. Let's go check the charge on it. Let's see. Oh!
Are you going back downstairs under the...
I'm going to the condenser first, but yeah, I'll probably have to go in the crawl space.
I need photos of where you marked on those air handlers. Did you put the information about the heating elements or whatever?
Yeah, I put a literal label on the panel of the unit.
Please make photographs of those. I'm going to try to cut out a trip and maybe save a few bucks
Okay.
on the re-inspection.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's see here. The problem child is this one. This one right here. This one, haven't had any issues with. Both of them installed at the same time. Fresh new ductwork. We just installed the units. Not happy. Now that's weird. The unit's sitting at right now currently off 219 on the suction, 237 on the liquid, but the thermostat's saying about it's going through dissipation. So I don't know if the sensor in there at the air handler has detected anything, but I'm gonna pull this disconnect. Okay, turn that off, pop this back on, and we're gonna go in the crawl space, which is actually a fairly good crawl space, not gonna lie. Encapsulated. It's a very good one. Let me go grab my headlamp and a UV light. Now I don't remember 100% of like how the dissipation works. I feel like it's just the little sensor by the coil detects refrigerant in the system, and it turns off the condenser and just runs the blower motor for a certain amount of time to help dissipate the A2L refrigerant from being in the airspace. So I have to believe now that if because the dissipation sensor is only on your indoor units, if I remember, I don't think they're on the condenser, because if it dissipates outside, it's just outside, it doesn't matter. So that leads me to believe that the leak must somewhere be in the evaporator coil. It's gotta be. So I'm gonna take these panels off, show you guys where I'm at down here. R454B. And this, for anybody wondering specifically, it's FCM A5B. And the crawl space is like right over there. But I'm gonna get this panel off now. Oh my Lord. Now, I don't know if I'll be able to find, I might have to crawl up out of here and go grab some dang soap bubbles, but I mean, even though it's only popping off at 1, I keep popping it off in the same spot, so I gotta believe something's wrong there. Oh, is it like an underside to that? It is underside to the valve. Hold on a second. Oh, come on now. I don't want to say it's the TXV, but this thing is making me think it's the TXV. It's not increasing, it's literally just staying at 1. I don't know if we have a leak, but like oh, this is, I hate this so much, dude. Okay, now it's increased to 2. And pull it back. Come on now. There we go. And I'm going to bend the wand. Go right back. And now I get nothing. That's hilarious. I'm gonna turn this off. I'm gonna turn my flashlight off, so bear with me for a second. And the UV dye flashlight. I don't see anything on the, wait a minute. Is that like a little bit of sweat right there on the top of the I don't know if that would be the bypass. No, that's the tube, the top tube right here. It looks like there's like a little bit of glare, a dye right there, unless that's reflecting off. That might be a reflection. I'm stupid. Oh man, I don't see it. Anything anywhere else. But we have refrigerant, but I wonder if some of it is leaking out of there when it's running. I'm gonna put this all back together and see if if the board throws any flash codes. Something other than just the thermostat telling me it's going through dissipation. I forget how to do this. I think I gotta press and hold the service. Yeah, okay. Equipment summary. See, I don't know why it does the 1-2 zones. It's only a 1 zone. Setup. Zoning setup. Disabled. So, oh my gosh. And tech support couldn't help me with this the last time I was here. Let me just... go back to it. Wait till it gets green, and you let it go. Where is it? Where? Oh my gosh, I did it again. Is it set up? Is it control? No. There's a way to just see how it's running. Let me get to that. Okay, I was stupid. Service information. Fan coil status. Back. Heat pump status. You should be running though. Why are you not running? Oh, wait. Service. Last 10 system events. Consecutive times active. Smart sensor zone 2. Bro, what? There's only... Okay. Dissipation board communication fault. That was on the 19th. VFD reset with power dropout. Okay, so that's all that's happened since the last time I was here, but that only dropped out one time. That was 20 days ago. It hasn't done it since, but except for that outdoor communication fault. But I was here. It's literally today. All right, let's get done. Cool to 68.
So it's cooling now?
At this exact second, yeah, it's cooling. But I'm running it in a test mode.
Oh, okay.
Just trying to see if anything alarming stands out to me.
When I came in this morning, it was oddly warm. I expected it to be cool.
Yeah, it's still running. Oh, dude, it's been like an hour and 15 minutes just sitting here waiting for tech support to call me back. I'm getting sleepy. Operating. Oh.
What's the latest on it?
I'm waiting to hear back from tech support. Okay, there we go. Boom. Boom. Press and hold. Service HP. Alright, so we got. It's really not that bad. It's really not that bad. That jumps up to 0.7 when that thick filter is in that return grill. So I'm leaving it out currently. What? I forgot what percentage. We're at 91%. Okay. Everything looks really close to what it was the very first time I was here. I think I had like a 15-degree superheat. Oh, man. I hate when I do that. Let's go here again. Still, that was like an hour ago. And it's still these zone faults, but we don't have any zones. Where's the dissipation? That hasn't come back up since the 19th. So that was 5 days ago, so that was like Friday or something, but he gave us the phone call today. Oh, wait. I forgot about this. Gosh darn it. I keep popping that thing off the piece. There. This one here. Sir, tech support led me in the best direction they can right now, which is at first to start with replacing that controller on the wall. As well, this filter is not going to work that well in your system. The thickness of this filter when the unit needs to run at full capacity is causing some major static pressure issues. And with high static, you're gonna look at premature motor failure.
Well, I'll use up that box. I change them every month.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm just letting you know, because once that first motor gets replaced, that warranty for that motor, as far as the 10-year goes, it's out the window, and then from then on, it's just whenever it dies.
So I'll drop it to a lower, whatever, nerve.
Yeah, just a different thickness.
Maybe at 13, I'll drop it to a 12.
That's fine. I'd give it a shot, but I mean, I could literally see the difference in the static pressure on the screen with putting it up on the filter and then removing it.
Well, I mean, maybe any filter would do that.
Not necessarily, no. The thicker the filter, the more the static pressure increases.
Okay.
When is a good time for us to come back to replace that controller?
Anytime you want.
Okay, all right. I just want to make sure.
Just let me know, obviously. Give me
Yeah.
a heads up. So is that the controller on the wall?
The controller on the wall that's been throwing that fault code.
Yeah.
What the tech support guy was able to tell me was that it's thrown the same fault code so many times that it just completely locked it out from running.
Oh, okay.
Which the first time it was throwing that fault code, it wasn't doing it that often.
Yeah.
So when I first gave him all the information, he said it doesn't seem like it's an annoying issue, but it's not something prohibiting the unit from being able to run.
It pops up constantly.
Yeah.
Well, okay. I did suggest that last time.
I know you did. I just got to go by what they're willing to say at that point in time.
I assume it's a freebie.
Yes.
Brand new system. So.
Yes. Okay. It is going to be taken care of.
Is that something that's available locally quickly or?
Quickly when I talked to the supplier, they said they had one in at the time. Okay. So as soon as they open back up in the morning, we'll get one on reserve for us.
Okay.
But
and then I guess the next thing is probably some kind of control board on that system.
No, just that. That's all that we have to replace.
Okay.
If there's any further issues, that will be when I put that on the wall and the unit starts running.
Yeah.
And I go through it again with tech support and we try to figure out what's wrong.
Well, the other one we haven't had any trouble with.
I know that one.
So that led me to believe it's something very specific to this.
That other one is set up for a legitimate zone system, and that is a zone system. However, this one seems to think it's a zone system when it's not. So I don't know if somewhere along the lines when the unit was installed, did they originally put it on the zone system, then take it off and put it over here, and it just kept thinking it was on the zone? I have no idea. I'm just working with what it is right now.
Let's change it out, see what happens. One other thing that, most of the time, it is very rare. I've never seen anything like I saw this morning. I opened the door and I could hear this thing. But I've never seen that. The whole time I've been here. I'm here a lot. And I'm here every day, basically, even on weekends. And this thing barely runs. It barely runs.
And that's
when I came in and saw that, I'm like, this is crazy.
When your unit doesn't have to run at a high heat load, it's not running at its full strength. Like it's not running at a high speed for the blower motor or the compressor.
That would be easy on this. I assume when it's going slowly, the system is not working real hard.
Yeah, so when it's
probably filter might be okay at that time is what I'm thinking, because it's not put a lot of stress on it.
What do you mean?
When the fan is I'm talking about the air circulating fan, when that piece of equipment.
Yeah, when it's not running at a high speed, this does not affect it. But in situations where you have a high heat load like right now, and the motor has to run, that's when you're going to have that issue.
That except for today.
But you've also never had the unit running during the summertime till its full degree, because we haven't had it operating while you've been occupying the house during the summer, because you were having it fixed.
You've had it here for some pretty hot days. I've been here on some very hot days, and it just barely runs. Which I'm happy about. I'm not complaining.
No, that's the whole purpose of it.
So, but I think I was out of town for 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
If it croaked the Friday I left, and then it's just been miserable since. I don't know, but I walked in the door, and all I know is that thing was like, I think there's a vacuum cleaner running in the house, a giant vacuum cleaner.
The last fault I saw before today when I was just turning it on and off, trying to figure out what it was doing, was the 19th. And I believe that was either Thursday or Friday of last week.
Something like that, yeah.
So if you were gone just like last 3 days, or like last weekend?
I went on Saturday and came back late yesterday.
Okay. It may have been so nice out, or like cool outside when you left, and then cool up front of the house, where this one didn't need to run.
The one in the front, it doesn't run a lot either. I mean, the house is extremely well insulated.
That didn't shut off until about 30 minutes ago.
The one in front.
Yes, it had been running the entire time I was here.
Yeah, I think because it was so
But that,
back
yeah,
here. Yeah,
it's because it was pretty much trying to cool the whole house.
yeah, it was.
But again, I would, if this is a MERV 13, I'd say drop it down to a MERV 12.
Yeah,
See how that works.
I'll do that. I mean, they're gonna, it's only, you know, I change them a lot, so.
I know you do. I know changing it is never the issue for you. It's just we don't want to put something thick that goes in there.
Well, I'll try it on as well. I like, you know, I do appreciate the clean air. I can tell, you know, I get allergies and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, come here and breathe easy. So.
No, that's fine. That's fine. These do the job.
But a 12 is pretty good. So. All right, well, let's see how it goes tomorrow. Hopefully, once that thing disappears off the screen, I think we know we got it.
I think we'll have something complete with it. We'll have something complete with it. So that's all for today, sir. Thank you. Oh man, I got like 12% left on the GoPro. Let's try to make this fast. Right after I did like a small little like, oh, it's been like 2 hours. As soon as I did that, and I showed you guys what was shown on the thermostat, tech support finally called me back after I had already started to pack up my gauges and whatnot. First things first, they want me to do, and the supply house is closed now, but the first thing they want me to do is replace the controller on the wall. I think somewhere, and I don't know if you guys heard me say it to the homeowner, I think somewhere along the lines of like during the initial building process and putting everything together, I think the thermostat that's on the single zone accidentally got put on the first zone or the first unit that is 2 zones, and then was taken off the wall and put on the single zone. I don't know. I wasn't there for the install. So now we're gonna try and replace it, go from there. The tech support guy, he's the one that I normally always talk to in this area. He remembered that, you know, we were dealing with some refrigerant issues initially. I told him I put the UV dye in. I told him I couldn't find anything in the evaporator coil. He said, well, when we do the controller replacement, let's go ahead and just pump the unit down, and then we will go from there and try to pressurize the line set and the evaporator coil and see what happens. So I don't know if this is gonna be like a part 1 to this, and then like I'll do the part 2 later when this gets done. But man, waiting for tech support is crazy. I was playing every game on my phone that I could to just stay awake. I was about to fall asleep out there. But that's it for today. If any of you guys have dealt with any of the new Ion series and you guys got some tips or something to help better explain to me what probably or could be happening to that system, please drop it in the comments, brothers. I need some help. Lord, I hate dealing with this system. Surprisingly, the customer was very nice today, but granted, he's paid thousands of dollars for this communicating system. But you know, like, we're dealing with something that is brand new to the market. It's not like these R454Bs. Ions have been out for 2-3 years, and you know, even the tech support guy told me that he's been running across new things and new issues with these as people have been installing them and putting them in real world conditions. So I've told him, boss man's told him, like, you got to give us some work here, like some leeway here. We're trying to get the situations resolved as fast as possible at no cost to him, at irritation to him because the unit's not working, but at no financial cost to him. So yeah, that's it for today, guys. Drop a like, share the video, I will see you all in the next one. Peace. And before y'all get to roasting me in the comment section, if if it's clear and obvious I don't know what I'm doing, I really don't. I touch bottom tier, like the cheapest of the cheapest systems, man. Like, this is the first, aside from like occasionally diagnosing a mini split, this is the most communicating I've ever had to deal with. And even at that, I've been trying to get better at diagnosing mini splits this year. So to have this thrown at me when just like last week I had to diagnose a Daikin system, a Daikin mini split, that I did get correctly and it's fixed now, but it took me like 3 times to get that service call like actually completed. Spare me a little bit of grace, please. I am trying here. As frustrating as this unit is, I do want to solve the problem.